What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to take an old worn out snowboard like this with an absolutely destroyed base and make it like new again. You can double the life of your snowboard just by doing this. Use a tape measure to make a line every 1 inch starting at the 1 inch mark, and then take a straight edge and trace that line all the way across the nose or tail of the board. Then flip the board around and make a mark every 1 inch starting at the ½ inch mark, and do the same with the straight edge. Now use whatever you have available to you to cut along those lines, being careful to only go an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch deep. Look at all that flex. This is going to allow us to flip the nose and tail so we can take advantage of that pristine condition top sheet and make it our new base. Now make these same cuts on the nose and tail on top and bottom. Now you got to decide how wide you want your stance to be and choose which holes you're going to need. Take a small drill bit and drill all the way through, and then step up to a larger size drill bit. Now use an M6x1 tap to tap the holes you just drilled, but don't forget to use some cutting oil so it cuts smoothly. You don't want to get the tap broken off inside the snowboard. Now put a small clamp on the tip of the nose and tail, but be extremely careful with this step because you don't want to damage your new top sheet. Now just fill all of the slits with glue. Now using a piece of string that I cut to the perfect length with a loop on each end, I'll hook it to the clamp on each side, and would you look at that, I have a perfect nose and tail. Just gotta wait for the glue to dry. Oh, it's the next day now, and I can cut this ribbon off and see what she looks like. Absolutely beautiful. It's time to mount the bindings and get this thing ready to hit the hill. With the bindings on, I'm gonna teach you how to do an optional nose lift on this thing if you're gonna be in the Midwest like me riding a lot of POW. Just put a small hole in the tip of the nose and attach a string super tight between that hole and the binding. That'll give you the extra nose lift you need to get through the POW. Now that the board is all waxed and ready to go, we're gonna go show you how it works over at Highland. That's life in the Midwest. It happens sometimes. Nobody's fault. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't his fault. Just chalk it up to the Midwest tow rope, you know? So far, after 2 runs, I'm absolutely loving it. It's honestly like having a brand new snowboard. I got this nice undamaged base. It's so much more playful now that it's a rocker board instead of camber, so that's a big plus. At the moment, it's a little slow, but that's just because the wax needs to wear in a little bit, and I think we should be set. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've got an old worn out snowboard that you want to make brand new again, follow along. I know you can do it. Keep up the good work. Do you like the edges? Do the edges feel sharp?
Is it upside down?
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? I think I just scratched my bottom of my board. Can you tell me if there's a big gouge in it? Okay. Where?
Under your left, right foot.
Okay. Just paranoid because it's new, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Just sharpened my edges. Can you tell me if they look sharp to you?
Oh,
Alpine.
your board's upside down. Looks
What?
sharp enough to me.
Are you telling me I got ripped off on Marketplace?
You might have got a little ripped off at Marketplace.
Dang it.
Did you actually buy it like that?
This happens to me all the time. Don't put that in the video. We don't want them to know. One more lap.